It was a year in the making for the Martin girls soccer team of 1992. After falling short in the state semifinals the previous year, this particular squad would end all doubt as to who was best in the state. What culminated that spring in Central Texas established school history and brought pride to a well-deserving group. In any sport, championships are hard to come by. Coach Ruth Knight's team of 1991 was a good one as they had a state title in their sights. The Lady Warriors captured the district title with a record of 11-1. A majority of those were shutouts. Playoff wins over Southwest, Nimitz, Keller, and Lamar set up a state semifinal meeting with Plano. In that match, 3 goals in 5 minutes propelled Plano to a 4-1 victory. Although the Lady Warriors lost that game, they didn't lose their spirit and vowed next year they would be back. Final record 21-4.
The girls all signed a state program saying that they'd be back the next year. And they learned a lot, so did I, from being there. And the great experience that gave them the desire and the motivation to go further.
I think we all felt we had a really, really good shot to come back. It was tremendous motivation, to come back as a senior and try to win it all.
We did think we had a really good group coming back. And then in the fall, we also learned who our sophomores were. And I would tell you that our sophomore group coming in had a lot of talent. And they made a difference that next year.
As we went through the district, I think the girls expected to go undefeated. The one loss we had was well placed. It was a wake-up call. It helped them to realize that you had to keep at it. It wasn't just going to be handed to us. We had to work for it every single game.
The spirit and excitement ran high heading into the playoffs. First up, Western Hills. No problem, 7-0 the final on a muddy pitch. Round 2 saw a meeting against the Scots of Highland Park. Total teamwork resulted in a 4-1 victory. In the regional quarterfinals, a shutout over El Paso Coronado, 1-0. The depth helped Martin handle the pressure and the heat in a close matchup against Trinity in round 4. 2-1 your final. Coach Knight's squad was headed back to the state tournament. Martin's semifinal game was set against undefeated Ubble Kingwood, as the Lady Warriors were the only returning team from the previous year. Their experience would certainly prove to pay off. The game's first goal came from Angela Garrett off a spectacular corner kick 10 minutes into the game. Nearing the end of the half, Kingwood would tie the game at 1. That definitely woke up Martin and placed the defense to the ultimate test. In the second half, domination of the outside game came from seniors Casey Sears and Garrett. Sears crossed the ball to junior Kristen Malico, who then put the ball into the open net. That would be the last goal and the deciding goal, giving Martin the win. It was now 1 down and 1 to go for a state title. In soccer, there is nothing like a championship match for all the marbles. The site, Kemple Field in Pflugerville. Martin's opponent was a familiar foe in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Newman Smith. Coach Knight decided to go into the 25 to 30 mile an hour wind in the first half. Newman Smith outshot the semifinal champs 9-2, but got frustrated they couldn't score. Lisa Wells started the scoring drive when she received a Kristen Malico pass and placed a shot into the right corner, her signature blast. That would eventually become the winning goal. From there, play became really physical as Christy Paul was taken out in a collision. That certainly got everybody's attention and was a rallying point for the rest of the team. Angela Garrett moved to the defense to help settle down the team and distribute the ball to the wings. Martin then methodically moved the ball down the field and found Tracy Garcia in front of the goal for a point-blank shot their keeper blocked. Jennifer McGarry was there to pounce on the loose ball for the score. 2 minutes later, Erin Harvey placed a beautiful shot into the upper right corner. It was a huge lead and just minutes left and virtually a deficit the Trojans couldn't make up. A 3-0 shutout, mission accomplished. For 10 seniors, it was sweet victory having come so close the year before. Martin's final record 23-4.
Probably from my mentality, it was probably Arlington versus Dallas. And us being able to prove that Arlington girls soccer had risen to the level that we could take state.
As a team, the Lady Warriors would finish ranked 6th nationally, record 15 shutouts, and allow their opponents less than a goal per game. Jennifer McGarry was selected All-American. Lisa Wells was named state tournament MVP. For the season, she tallied 30 goals and had 14 assists. She was also named the Dallas Morning News Player of the Year.
There were a lot of opportunities. I think, again, we were a better team, and I loved scoring goals, of course, and using my head, too, to do it. Yeah, I think about that quite a bit. I mean, it's a feeling that just doesn't ever go away. It was a tremendous year for myself. I was very blessed.
In addition, all-district and/or all-state tournament team members Casey Sears, Jamie Strawn, Christy Cook, Nicole Estes, Christy Paul, Erin Harvey, Angela Garrett, Tiffany Swindell, Angela Ratliff, Kristen Mavico, and Jenny Panico. In her impressive coaching career, Ruth Knight won over 520 games, had 11 undefeated seasons, and 21 district championships. With all that, the one that stands out the most is that memorable season of '92.
I still feel the same feelings and have the same excitement for the girls. It did all fall into place for us with a lot of hard work and good community support and good support from the school.